Well, as we predicted 3 weeks ago, the floodgates are now wide open for no-nos of the week after the Mets 5-man statistical sham and Reed Detmers, some guy from the Angels, had
Who?
one. Yeah,
Who? There was a who last year. I meant to look him up again because this is what I remember from last year. There was a guy we were like, who the hell's that? He was like some
damn
like
it.
rook, got called up, and then he had a just not a very good season after his no.
I actually just saw it. I saw our actual segment for it on the website, and I can't remember his name now. I think the headline I put on is "Who the fuck is so and so?"
Yeah,
Is that
yeah, because he went on to, I think like his ERA was like over 5 by the end of the
yeah.
season or something.
Somehow that might be the same story with Reed Detmers, but this week our no of the week is so comical that it almost could have been shit we couldn't make up, which we'll lead right into that after this. So I think it kind of works together. But the Reds lost a game in which their pitcher Hunter Greene threw a no-hitter. A combination of walks and a force out led to 1 run being scored. The
Yes, yes,
Reds
yes.
could not get 1 runner to cross home plate. Thus, they lose a no-hitter 1-0. Hunter Greene is essentially the only interesting thing about the Reds this year, as they have traded away any redeemable asset they might have on their roster, leading to much consternation within Reds Nation. So it's just perfect that their one asset does everything he can possibly do, pitching 7 1/3 innings, being relieved finally by a guy named Art Warren, which sounds like somebody from like the early 1900s. I thought.
It's a classic name.
Got the last 2 outs. Unfortunately, another unfortunate thing for the Reds is this is technically not a no-hitter for several reasons. First of all, you and I have brought up the combination no-hitter where it takes multiple players to create the no-hitter. It's kind of a statistical, I don't know what you call it, but it's not really a no-hitter. But the real reason it's technically in Major League Baseball's eyes not a no-hitter is because it didn't go 9 innings. Mainly because it's just too funny that the Reds actually lost.
Yeah, I mean,
no-hitter. It is not the first time this has happened, though. It's
no.
actually happened 6 times in Major League history where a team lost the game.
I was at one of the games.
I was going to say the 1990 Chicago White Sox are in that group. I was never going to guess that you were there, but you were actually at that.
Yeah, they scored 3 runs on multiple errors by the Yankees, so they were not recorded as hits, and they won the game 3-0.
And you were there. This would have been the first year of the new Comiskey Park?
No, it was the last year of the old Comiskey Park.
Okay. I thought it started in 90, but fascinating. I saw that, and I wasn't sure if had no idea you'd be at the game. The only other tie into this podcast is the Tigers were one of those in 1967. But ended up losing it. Neither of us were at that game, but so yeah, that was no-hitter, our no of the week that could also be shit you couldn't make up.
Unbelievable.
Word Hole Media.